Well, it's me. I'm under the microscope today. Plead the fifth action gives me 3 from the room and 3 from you. I get to pass on one of the questions and boomerang it back to the room to see what we got as far as the answers. Mm-hmm. Why are you looking at me like that?
Just seeing if
you're
ready.
Going first.
Yeah, I'm going first.
That's why you got this Cheshire Cat look going on. You're like,
he's plotting on you. That's why.
All right, you plotting on me.
No, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. Good. Okay, my question, hypothetically, if somebody was to put a gun to your head and say, you have to take out your phone, I need you to dial somebody famous.
Ooh.
Somebody well known, but they have to pick up your phone call or else I'm going to shoot you in the head. Dead.
Oh.
What famous person?
God.
I know. So pick the right person. Who would you feel confident enough that would answer your phone call at your time of need? Famous person.
Man, what if you pick a person and they ain't famous enough?
Yeah.
You have to quantify all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Somebody well known that you feel 10 out of 10 times would answer your phone call.
Wow. I mean, because damn, man. Famous people be busy.
Yeah, I know.
To answer my phone call,
Or you could get shot.
yeah, I don't want to get shot. You said it ahead.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
You have to pick accordingly.
I would probably pick Derek Brooks.
Derek Brooks.
Oh, nice.
Derek Brooks.
Wow.
Derek Brooks. I would probably pick Derek Brooks.
He's
just
famous
because
enough.
very
Yeah,
much
definitely.
famous.
Yeah.
And he honestly is busier because he has like 10 things that he's doing every week. But I would say Derek because from habit.
Okay.
I mean, Joe Coy's always like answering, but he has a lot of stuff going on. Everybody else, I'm a voicemail. You can't never get Titus.
Okay.
So I would pick D Brooks. All right, what you got, Meredith?
I saw you went down to Miami this weekend. Got your drink on, having some fun. I want to know what you did this weekend. Anything interesting you want to share? And did you hook up?
Man, that's a lot of questions. Initially I went down. We had a loss in our friend circle. If you follow my Instagram, you saw my man Chris Priester passed away. And he was, he came up here and did the improv. He was on the improv circuit. Kid was finding his way. And a lot of us got together, because Fort Lauderdale was where he's from. Mm-hmm. So me being down there, a friend of mine was like, man, let's link up and go to dinner. And the fact, and we had a good time. Because honestly, I haven't had a minute to like really, with everything that went on with my family and now with this and stuff, and it's like, just get out. Let's just go out and just turn up. Because, I honestly didn't get a chance to really do that with the girls. I had them, and now with this, and so it's
Traveling.
Just a different space. So I did get a chance to go out, but it's so funny that everybody is like asking me about that because I got kissed on the forehead.
Oh.
And on the live, not the live, but the story on IG, and everybody's like, "Whoa,
yeah."
Ooh. And I'm like, dude, I thought that was a kind, like, sweet thing. I didn't think it was like a makeout, but I didn't. There was no. I slept in my room by myself, woke up by myself.
Okay.
There was no hookup.
Nothing
there
nefarious.
was none of that. Like it did. Nothing went down. I had a great time, and enjoyed myself or whatever, and was able to be around some folks and some liquor and just let go for a minute. But I didn't do anything.
I'm glad you had a good time.
If I'm still down to do something. If anybody out there offering or whatever.
I definitely got hit up. Like, who is Orlando down there with? Blah, blah. I was like, oh, I'm going to ask.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But I'm not tripping. Let's see. That's 2.
That's 2.
Yeah.
I have one more. Do you have any mementos that you've saved from your childhood that you still have today? Anything kind of like you hold up high or you don't want your kids to play with because that was yours when you were growing up? Like, don't touch that.
Nah, I've gotten that. I had one that I held on to for a very long time, and it was I gave it to my mom when I was like a really young kid. We went to the Bears game, and I bought her a bear.
Aww.
And I named it Booby. Booby the bear. And I gave it to my mom. My mom was like in the hospital, and we took her this bear. And my mom didn't want that bear. I'm like, what am I going to do with this bear? And so the bear was just sitting there, and I'm this little kid, so I took it back. And I started carrying it around. And then I took it with me to college.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
cute.
did.
Wow.
And I've had it for a really long time, and it's now in a box somewhere.
But you still have it.
I still got it.
That's
but hey,
cute.
I mean, and if I saw my daughters walk by with it, I'd be like, hey man, put Boobie away.
That's not
I
yours.
would.
That's
I
my
mean,
bear.
Boobie the bear is my bear, So I mean, that's always been mine. So that's one thing that I probably held on to for a really long time.
That's
all right. So all right, check this out. I got 3 questions that get to come from the room out there now. This room is done.
This just came in. I found it interesting. Orlando, after a breakup, sometimes people will keep some clothing or whatever from their past relationship. Do you have any female clothes at your house right now?
Who does that?
I don't know. I mean,
Have you ever heard of that?
Heard of it? Yeah.
we can keep stuff.
Keeping
every
like a
now and then.
memento? Is this another
It's
memento?
not a memento. It's like not necessarily from like an ex. Like, do you have any like clothes that are from a female at your house right now?
No, I don't have, no.
Okay.
Not at all. I mean, I no. Mm-mm. My daughter's clothes.
Yeah.
Like they have clothes there, but I mean, like some chicks clothes at my house, or
Yeah.
I mean, but this said after a relationship or something, you keep.
It could be
something. So
anything.
I don't know. No, that stuff gets purged.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if anybody is sitting around with just like a size
A
8
closet
dress.
full of clothes.
Yeah, that's not me. No,
Okay.
but thanks.
This one came out of the 727. It says, "Oh, it seems like you are only attracted to white or other women. Are you not into dating black women? Why or why not?"
No, I've dated probably more ethnicities than people give me credit for if I have to run the list. But
Yeah.
I mean, before I got married, I was engaged to, a beautiful black woman named Andrea. But I just, I'm in a diverse position. I think for me growing up, going to St. Mary's Catholic School, for me working in alternative rock when I was at Florida State, for me being around just everyone I've seen, I've been affable to kind of feel close to everyone. So
Yeah.
instead of just being relegated to, who I grew up around and the livelihood that I've had throughout the life. So, I mean, I'm attracted to women. I don't know if that's fair to say with the pronoun world out there now, but
that's fair.
personally, I'm attracted to women, and so I'm approached by a lot of people. Some I like vibes more than hue of skin,
Yeah.
and that fuels my heart. Because I mean, there are people who come at me, and especially nowadays that we've been talking about the plead the fifth kind of more relationship stuff. There are people who come at me, and some people come at me passively, and other people come at me very like aggressively. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that aggression and stuff that kind of like puts me off. So I mean, it's not about what you look like, it's more so about the vibe. But if I had to run the list, there's a lot of crayons in the box that I've been around.
This one is out of the 941. Orlando, how backed up are you? Like, how long has it been since you released any little Orlandos around
Oh,
the world?
geez.
How can you go that long without getting any? I'd like a crazy weekend. Yeah, who was the last time?
When was the last
That's what-
time that I smashed?
That's what they're. It's how backed up are you? But this says
Backed up sounds like a poop situation, doesn't it?
Nah, I
No.
think they talking about
No.
That's
yeah.
I'm just on the surface level. When someone's backed up, you think they haven't dropped a deuce in a while.
I mean,
I thought the opposite.
I just don't understand. Like, self-love counts, don't it?
No.
No, they want to know the last time that you hooked up with somebody.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. As far as they're talking about like being backed up, so that means that self action doesn't matter.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a definite minute.
So that self action is happening a lot more lately.
I mean, but I find it effective.
Effective.
Because it keeps
For a little while.
Listen, the answer is it's been a minute. But I will say that I think that, the self-love should count. That doesn't keep you, there's no backup when you handling. If you clearing the highway,
No.
you clearing the highway.
No, it don't work like
It's
that.
That does work that
no,
way.
Yeah.
Self-love don't count.
Yes, it does. does.
No.
If, they said backed up.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm not backed up.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't count that as.
Well, I don't understand
an
how
act.
you don't count that.
It's really not.
If a woman does it, it's this great thing. If a guy does it, it's like, ew. No, they got toys and things, and you're going to tell me that their release isn't a clearing of the...
No.
That's a
If
clearing.
I was backed up and somebody asked me the last time I actually, I wouldn't think it was, me enjoying myself. I would think it was with a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of it.
I'm not. I'm just saying I would put some respect on my skills. All right. So I get to reverse one around. Wow. Those were some questions.
Ooh, somebody said how many months? You have to wait for the next Plead the Fifth for that.
Well, they got more questions?
Oh, yeah, they're coming in right
All
now.
right. Let's see. If I'm going to give you... Okay, let's do this. Anybody who is in your phone that is famous, that you have to answer, they have to answer or you'll get shot.
Oh, man.
Or get shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm dead. Because I definitely have celebrities in my phone, but they're not going to want to answer
Somebody
my
who's
phone
going to
call.
answer the phone. They have to
No.
answer or you will get shot in the head.
It's like a lot of athletes and stuff like that.
Why you got so many athletes in your
I
phone?
was literally
'Cause she
about
was
to
starting
say,
back in the day?
no, it was because I worked in sports radio and
That
sports
was so
broadcasting
damn
for a
long
long
ago.
time.
Yeah,
I
shut
know,
up,
but
Meredith.
they're still in
You
there.
worked in sports radio. You wasn't calling people for sports.
I was, yeah, because we had to do interviews and stuff, and they would call from their cell phone, and then I was the producing at the same time, and yeah, I would have to, and they're still on my phone, so what?
So how long did you do sports radio?
Oh my gosh, way too long. I don't know, like a year and a half, I'm assuming.
You got a lot of numbers in a year and a half. All right, so Meredith has sports people that wouldn't answer.
Yes.
Because she don't want to air it out.
I definitely do not
Somebody
want
would
to name
probably
names.
answer, but you don't want to tell us.
Nah.
Yeah, somebody would answer. At one point, I would have said Machine Gun Kelly, but I don't think he's picking up my phone calls anymore.
Yeah, he busy.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Jamel Dean from the Bucks.
Okay.
He
All right.
hits me up when he wants tattoos.
Yeah,
So he'll pick up
so
for
he
him.
would answer.
He would answer.
He's like, yo, you got that time?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that works.
Yeah.
That works. You've just saved your life. Meredith,
I'm dead.
you are dead.
I'm dead.
You are dead now. Thank you very much. Now, Plead the Fifth is a wrap, man. All right, more questions coming in. I guess I'm going to jump on the text and answer some.